My name's Oliver Williams and I'm 17 years old. Basically all my life, at least since I was about 5 or 6 years old, I started mountain biking in my local woods. My dad used to ride motocross bikes and then he was riding bikes as well, like mountain bikes, and so that got me into riding mountain bikes as well, and since then I've just kept on riding.
Now read the headline, says there's harder roads to come. Say the sea gets harder and the drugs be louder and the walls seem colder, singing the same old tune. And the times get harder, world's wait upon us, but it don't mean nothing, cause we're leaving soon. And so we cruise, baby.
I'd say there's a lot of dangers, like you could crash into a tree, you could slip on a route if it's wet. There's loads of things. You could like fall when going over a drop, you could go over bars, there's many things. Probably ride for the enjoyment and not really worry about that, and if there's like a certain feature that I've been wanting to like do for a while, like once I like fully like accomplish that, then it's a good feeling that you've like conquered that feature. It's quite good, and you can be like supported around good people when riding as well. Yeah, I would say there are a lot of trails that are more dangerous than each other, because if you're in an official bike park it's easy to tell because there's different colours for the different trails. Because there's green, which is probably beginner, blue, which is amateur, red, intermediate, and black, professional. But if you're in just a forest where there's just trails and there's no colours for the trails, or how difficult they could be, you could just look to see if there's any like difficult features, or if there's any rocks, drops or jumps, anything like that that you may think could be difficult, and so then you know your limits then, whether to do it or not. The worst crash I've ever had is probably when I fractured my spine on this really steep technical trail. Basically I was going down a really steep corner and all of a sudden I slipped and then ended up tumbling down a really steep bank, and I was really winded and ended up fracturing my spine, and yeah, it was a horrible experience. I wouldn't say I've ever considered leaving the sport, and if I had then it'd probably be after a massive crash like the one I had, but no, I kept on going and just recovered and then kept riding again. Yeah, I would say just wear a helmet and wear all protective gear so that'll keep you safe, and also ride for yourself, which means don't like try and compete with anyone else, and just like enjoy it, take your time and just be careful. And I'd say definitely ride with experienced riders, so they can help you and advise you what to do and what not to do when riding mountain biking. I would say you get what you pay for. If you spend hardly any money on a bike, it may be more likely to break and might not be as safe, there's more risk. But if you spend more money on a bike, it's more likely to be well maintained and better quality, and so it's less likely to break, and so that'll keep you safer. Yeah, I would say so, because they can help you out a lot. Like with me, I've ridden with a lot of experienced riders, and so they've been able to help me and advise me what to do when riding, and that's helped me a lot when riding my bike. And also it's quite good to ride with other people, because if you crash you're not on your own, and then if you need help they can help you, or phone 999 or whatever you need really. I would say probably helmet, knee pads if you're not riding any like difficult big jumps or anything like that, just to protect you. And if you're riding like really hard, like massive jumps or anything really difficult, then probably wear like body armour, full face helmet, elbow pads and knee pads, and maybe like glasses or goggles as well, just so it's like extra protection if it's like more of a risk because it's bigger jumps. Yeah, I think mountain biking is dangerous, but as long as you're careful and you know your limits, then at the end of the day you should be fine, and you can minimalise the risks a lot just by taking your time and just being careful, and especially with some of the things I've listed today, if you stick to that then you should be fine when riding.